Hello, this is Random Palk, and today we're reviewing the fucking arcade version of Contra. Now, unlike the NES version, this game is a hell of a lot shorter. The only problem I have with the arcade version is you can't use the D-pad. You got to use the joystick, which makes it a shitload harder. And if you fucking jump out of screen, you fucking can't shoot anything. And the main issue I have with using the joystick is it's harder to fucking do the fucking jumping and shit with the joystick. Because it's harder to maneuver your shit. I'd rather use a D-pad. So you'll notice the game is way shorter on the arcade because the levels kind of meld together, but the graphics are a shitload better and the music is very similar. But the biggest difference you'll notice is these fucking base stages. In the base stages, you have a time limit, so you gotta make it through the base stages within the time limit. Fucking grabbed that goddamn fire gun and fucked it up. But yeah, in the base stages, you have a fucking time limit, which really is annoying as hell. Yeah, the joystick really pisses me off because it's hard to fucking duck within a moment's notice with the fucking joystick. Well, anyway, here's the boss of the first stage. It's pretty much identical to the one on the NES. Sorry, I wanted to try to do a no death run, but I can't use the D-pad. The joystick makes it a shitload harder to do the shit you want to do. Yeah, the first boss is identical to the fucking NES, but a little bit stronger. Then of course on stage 2, they start you right off in the bullshit with guys immediately shooting at you. As you can see, the bullshit difference in some of the bosses. Alright, this boss is completely different. Yeah, the boss in the NES version is way fucking easier than this fucker. Yeah, the second boss on the NES version is way easier than this asshole boss, with the guys running back and forth and all that bullshit. So the NES has a way easier second boss. Now, if you noticed in this game, just like the Rygar one, you don't have unlimited continues. You only got a couple. So even if you fucking go through the entire game, it'll start you over no matter how many coins you put into it. So just like the fucking Rygar arcade, you only have a limited number of tries no matter how many coins you put into it. It'll start you over regardless. So you gotta be really careful about how you... Oh yeah, and the enemies can shoot in pretty much any direction they choose. So it's not like the other one where you can find the safe spot to dodge. Because they can shoot in pretty much any direction they feel like. So you gotta be careful of that too. But still a great arcade game. Definitely worth playing. If you want to play a game that's challenging but easier, play this NES version. But this game isn't terrible. You just gotta be fucking careful when playing it because the difficulty is definitely different. Even though it's shorter and the stages are different, the difficulty is still there, and and yeah. If I could use the fucking D-pad instead of the joystick, it'd be a lot easier. But unfortunately, I cannot do that. So I gotta get used to a joystick. I'm used to using a D-pad, which is way better. Alright. Yeah, I'm used to using a D-pad, which to me is easier than a joystick. But you just gotta get the hang of using a joystick on this game. But you saw, no matter how many coins you pop in, you only have a limited number of tries. So it's like the Rygar arcade, where it doesn't fucking matter how many coins you pump in. I should have blowed that shit up. You only have a certain number of continues before it starts you over, no matter how many coins you pop in. See? Why didn't it destroy that goddamn thing? But yeah, this game is full of bullshit, just like most arcade games, but it's actually one of the better ones. Now we're making progress. We actually have the spread gun. Yeah, one of the most annoying bosses in the game on the NES version is this bubble boss. Ow, Stockton and got hit. Yeah, the fucking bubble boss. Ah. I'm fucking up too much. Like I said, I'm used to using a D-pad and not a joystick. Plus, I'm using the fucking rifle. But at least we're making it past the fucking stage. But yeah, if you like Contra and you want to play a more challenging version of it, play the arcade version. Oh well, we're almost out of continues, so we're going to end this review here. But yeah, if you like Contra, the most fun one to play is the NES version. But if you think the NES version is too easy, oh sorry, bro. If you think the NES version is too easy, then definitely play the arcade version. Ah! Like, how the hell are you supposed to get past this shit? How the hell are you supposed to get past that shit? The arcade version is definitely way more bullshit. Dude. Ah! Well, anyway, like I said, you only have a certain number of tries no matter how many coins you put in, just like the other one. So it's a good it's a good arcade game to practice on. If you're good enough to beat it, then you earn the victory, because it's not about just pumping in the coins to fucking make it to the end. It's all about your ability to play it like the Rygar one, because the number of coins you put in the end means nothing, because you only got so many tries. So as far as arcade games go, it's definitely an excellent game to play. NES version is more fun, but the arcade version is definitely a challenge, so check it out. If you like my videos, please subscribe, but I'm going to end this one here, so y'all have a good night.